I hate daylight savings time. Is that what it is? Or what is it called when we switch the clocks back like we just did? I don't know, guys. Okay, don't quote me. But it is only 6 o'clock on the dot, and it is pitch black out. But look at all of those stars. There are literally hundreds. But there's thousands of budding stars. I don't think you can see them, but they're everywhere. But yes. Hey, if you want some fresh star fruit seeds, guys, to either grow your own star fruit from seed to produce fruit, or you want to grow them for rootstocks to graft your own star fruit, get a hold of me. I have tons of star fruit seedlings. Not seedlings, seeds right now. They have to be very fresh, and after you get them out of the fruit, they have to be kept moist, or you will not get them to sprout. They lose viability pretty much the second they dry out. So they have to go from the fruit to constantly moist, and then they sprout. They dry out, they die. So if you buy starfruit seeds off the internet, a lot of times they're dead because they were allowed to dry out. But if you want some fresh starfruit seeds, guys, get a hold of me. My info is always in the description. I grow hundreds and hundreds of starfruit seedlings from my seeds every year because I graft tons of my own starfruit, and I literally plant them everywhere, and they go extremely fast. Though, to be fair, I don't know if it's my grafting ability, which I know is subpar, but I literally only get about 10% take on my starfruit. I don't know what it is. I'm not 100% sure what I do wrong or if that's a natural thing for starfruit, but I have a very hard time getting them to take when I graft them. So, I grow. The seeds are super easy to grow. As long as they're kept moist, they sprout. They take about 3, 4, sometimes up to 6 weeks, but they always sprout. It's about 100% sprout rate on the seeds. But grafting them, I don't know what it is. I have a very hard time with that myself. I don't know what it is. But I literally only get like 10% take on my grafting with my starfruit. And I don't know. It just is what it is. Whether it's a little cleft graft with a piece of bud wood, or if it's just bud grafting or whatever, they don't like to take for me. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I don't have that issue with most other things. Mulberries are about 80% normally take. I don't graft much else, but starfruit always give me a issue there. But if you want some seeds, guys, info in that description for you. Love you. Grow food. Grow starfruit, guys. Super productive. Extremely easy to grow. Super delicious. Packed full of nutrition and phenols for your health. What more could you ask for? And they grow really easily from seed if that's what you're into. And they grow really fast. Within a year or two, they'll be 4 or 5 foot trees from seed easily, and they can fruit within 2 or 3 years from seed, no issue. And you normally get some great fruits off seedlings. They're self-fertile pretty much, even though I've got like 15 plus varieties out here, so they're mixed, of course, but they all fruit really heavily and beautiful. Just come out here in the dark and just look at the stars, right? She needs to be pruned back after she's done fruiting. This tree grew, literally all that is just this year's growth, 25 growth, guys. You can see all the leaves because they drop their leaves every year and they leaf out again. And that branch is over 6 feet, guys. That branch starts down here, and that thing just goes, and that branch is about as thick as my thumb, and she's still growing, okay? And we've already had 2 frost out here. We're not even in the middle of November yet, technically, and we've frosted twice. We got down to 31 the other night, and we were right at 31 one night and 32 the other night. We've already got some frost out here, and these guys, they didn't even get nipped or anything. They're flowering, they've got ripe fruit on them, and they're loaded with ripening fruit, immature fruit. So I mean, these guys are just loving it. They actually like the cool weather. Once it starts cooling off like this, they flower even more, and you can see the fruit everywhere, guys. There's so much fruit, and they're flowering. Can you see the flowers there? And there's green fruits everywhere, and all that is this year's growth, guys. All of my star fruit. This is an exceptional year for star fruit. They are extremely happy this year. Literally, when she's done fruiting, all that growth, I'm gonna cut it all the way down to here. I'm gonna cut off about 10 foot of growth next year, because that is what's grown this year. Absolutely insane. But replacement for Florida citrus right there, guys. I'm working on it. I just don't have the land. I wish I did, because the juice tastes amazing. You can make a juice out of it, and it tastes really awesome. I mean, hey, you guys want to help me out? Anybody, you guys want to start donating some money so I can get some more land, and we can go in and literally, there's your replacement for Florida citrus, guys. Star fruit, right? Depending on the variety, some of them can take more cold than others. Some are hardy down to about 25. Some will get a little damaged at, about 30. They can easily take a light frost, no issue. I mean, we're just now starting our winter season, and I've already had a couple frosts. This is one of the earliest frosts we've had in a long time in my area. Gosh, I keep records. I don't even have a record of the last time we frosted this early in November. Even last year, 2024-25 season, which was cold, we didn't get our first frost until the end of December, I think. And here we are, it's already been a week since we frosted, and at the beginning of November. That's pretty insane for us in my area. And yeah, it's shaping up to be another doozy of a winter. But the star fruit, I mean, they pull through it with zero issue. Even if they freeze back, they flower on new wood, old wood. They flower everywhere, so there's no stopping them. And most can take the cold pretty well. And you can see this, she's in a pretty open area here. She doesn't have much cover. And yeah, most of my star fruits, they don't mind the cold. As long as you're not dipping below the mid-20s for long, they normally survive just fine. Yep. Okay, I've been yakking enough. See you guys later. Look at the stars. Go outside and enjoy the stars. I hate when it gets dark early, because I'm normally out until 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and my day ends when the sun ends. So the earlier the sun's gone, the less work I get done, you know what I mean? And literally, dark, boom, 10 minutes before 6 o'clock, and we were pitch black when I started this. Craziness. Grow food, guys. Get some starfruit seeds. Yeah, see you later.